Last night, I had a terrible thought.
Oh no, should I be worried?
What if the universe has a backup copy of every embarrassing thing I've ever done?
Like a cloud drive in the sky?
Exactly. Every weird text, every awkward silence, every bad haircut.
That's a horrifying idea before bed.
I couldn't sleep for an hour. I kept thinking about my haircut from 2014.
What was wrong with it?
We don't have time for that. But welcome to Easy English, Cozy Learning.
I'm Ian.
And I'm Joanna. Today we're talking about something called the Akashic Records.
That's a big name. What does it actually mean?
It's the idea that there's a kind of universal memory.
A memory of what?
Everything. Every thought, every feeling, every choice you've ever made.
My breakfast from 3 years ago?
Apparently, yes. Your breakfast, your secret thoughts, your daydreams.
That's a lot of pancake data.
The word Akasha comes from an old Indian language called Sanskrit.
And what does it mean originally?
It means sky or space or the air around us.
So, space itself, not a book.
Right. Ancient Indian thinkers saw space as something alive.
Alive how?
They believed space could hold information, not just air and stars.
That's actually a beautiful idea.
Space as a kind of soft memory, holding everything quietly.
I like that. Less scary than my cloud drive version.
And the wild thing is, this idea isn't only Indian.
Really?
Almost every old culture has some version of it.
Wait, every culture?
Pretty much. Jewish mystics talk about a book of life.
A book of every action?
Yes, they even imagined different chapters for different kinds of people.
That's surprisingly organized.
Christianity has a similar idea. The Bible mentions a book in heaven.
And Islam, too, I think.
Right. The Quran describes a record of human deeds.
So we have Jewish, Christian, Muslim, and Indian thinkers all imagining the same thing.
Across thousands of years with no group chat between them.
That's the part that gets me. No group chat, same idea?
I think it tells us something deep about humans.
Like what?
We really don't want our lives to disappear.
That's actually touching.
Every culture invented some version of a record, just in case.
Just in case nothing matters? That's a sad backup plan.
Or a hopeful one. It means we mattered to someone, somewhere.
Okay, so where does the modern version come from?
A movement in the late 1800s called Theosophy.
That sounds very serious and very old.
It was both. A woman named Helena Blavatsky brought the idea to the West.
And she used the word Akashic?
Not quite. She called them tablets of starlight.
That's a much more romantic name.
A few years later, a man named Leadbeater gave them the name we use today.
When was that?
Around 1899, he compared the records to a giant cosmic photograph.
Like an old film camera that never stopped shooting?
Exactly. Every moment captured, including small things.
Even animals?
Yes, he said even animal experiences are recorded.
So my cat's opinions are filed somewhere.
An entire library of cat complaints.
Honestly, that sounds about right.
Okay, so the idea grew. Did anyone actually try to read it?
I'm guessing yes, because we wouldn't be talking about it.
Many people did. The most famous one is Edgar Cayce.
I've heard that name. American, right?
Yes, early 20th century. People called him the sleeping prophet.
That's a great nickname. Why sleeping?
He gave his readings while lying down in a kind of deep trance.
So he napped his way to wisdom.
Basically, he didn't remember anything afterward.
That's strange. So someone else had to write it all down.
His wife and a secretary, usually. They kept careful notes.
For how many readings?
More than 14,000 over his lifetime.
That's a lot of naps.
He mostly gave medical advice. without ever meeting the patient,
Wait, he diagnosed people he never saw?
just from their name and where they lived.
That's bold. What did he recommend?
Sometimes diet changes, sometimes massages, sometimes very specific oils.
Did it work?
Some people reported real improvements. Others got nothing useful.
That's a pretty mixed track record.
He also made bigger predictions about lost civilizations.
Oh no. Atlantis is coming, isn't it?
Atlantis is coming. He had a lot to say about it.
Like what?
He predicted that ruins of Atlantis would rise near Bimini,
Where's Bimini?
a small group of islands in the Bahamas.
Okay, and when was this supposed to happen?
In 1968 or 1969, he predicted it years before.
Don't tell me something actually happened.
Something actually happened. In 1968, divers found stone formations near Bimini.
You're kidding.
Big, flat stones lined up in a strange J shape.
That's spooky. People must have lost their minds.
Oh, completely. Newspapers called it the Road to Atlantis.
I would have called it that too.
But then the geologists arrived.
The party always ends when scientists show up.
They studied the rocks carefully. They're called beach rock,
Beach rock.
a natural type of stone that forms on shorelines.
So the lines and shapes are just natural.
Yes, beach rock often breaks into neat geometric blocks.
Looks man-made, but isn't.
Exactly. And the carbon dating made it even clearer.
How clear?
The stones are way too young to match the Atlantis story.
So the timing of Cayce's prediction was just lucky.
Very lucky, but it stuck in people's minds for decades.
That's the funny thing about predictions. We remember the hits.
And forget the long list of misses.
My brain does that with weather forecasts too.
Same. The one rainy Tuesday they got right, I remember forever.
Okay, so Cayce was dramatic. Lost continents, secret chambers, big stuff.
Huge stuff. But the modern version of this practice is very different.
How different?
A teacher named Linda Howe changed everything in recent decades.
Changed how?
She made it simpler and much less mystical.
Less napping, I hope.
No napping at all. You stay fully awake.
And that's already a big shift from Cayce.
It's more like a guided meditation. You say a small prayer first.
And then you ask questions?
Yes, but the questions are very different from Cayce's.
Different how?
Cayce was asked about Atlantis, future wars, hidden temples in Egypt.
Big cosmic mystery stuff.
Linda Howe's clients ask things like, why do I keep dating the wrong people?
From lost continents to bad boyfriends.
Or, how do I heal my relationship with my mother?
That's a huge cultural shift.
It really is. The cosmic library became more like a therapy office.
From prophet to counselor in one generation.
And I think that shift says a lot about us.
About what we want now?
Right. We used to want grand mysteries. Now we want healing.
We just want someone to help us with our actual lives.
Yes, less Atlantis, more anxiety.
That should be a t-shirt.
Okay, but here's my big question. Is any of this real?
I was waiting for this.
Scientists have looked at it. They have some interesting ideas.
I want to hear them.
But first, an important note from Ian.
From me? Okay, what's my line?
That science doesn't prove the records exist.
Oh, right. That's important.
Science can help us understand why the experience feels real.
But not whether there's a cosmic library out there.
Exactly. Keep that in mind for the next part.
Got it. So, what do scientists say?
One idea comes from a psychologist named Carl Jung.
Swiss, right? Early 20th century?
Yes, he talked about a collective unconscious,
That sounds heavy. What does it mean in simple words?
a shared layer of mind that all humans tap into.
Shared how?
Through symbols, stories, deep patterns we all seem to recognize.
Like dragons showing up in cultures that never met?
Exactly that.
Or floods? Every culture has a flood story.
Right. Jung thought we share these patterns under the surface.
Okay, give me a daily life example.
Have you ever dreamed of a place you've never been?
All the time. Strange houses with too many rooms.
And it feels weirdly familiar in the dream.
Yes, like I almost know my way around.
Jung would say you're touching a shared image, not a memory.
So when someone reads the Akashic Records, they might be reading themselves.
Their own deeper mind, dressed up as a cosmic library.
That's actually a lovely thought.
It explains why the experience feels meaningful, even without a real library.
There's also something simpler, right? Something more everyday.
Yes, it's called cold reading.
I've heard of that. It's kind of a trick.
It's more like a skill. The reader watches you carefully.
What do they watch?
Your face, your clothes, your age, how you sit.
Tiny clues.
Then they say things that sound personal, but are very general.
Like what?
Like you felt unseen by someone close to you.
I mean, that's literally everyone.
That's the trick. You hear it and think, wow, that's me.
So my brain is basically helping me believe the story.
Your brain wants to find meaning, so it does.
There's a name for this, I think.
Yes, it's that horoscope feeling when something sounds made just for you.
Even though it's written for millions of people.
Exactly. Our brains love saying, that's me.
I do this with horoscopes every single week.
We all do. It's how we make sense of the world.
So, what about people who really feel like something is flowing through them?
That's where brain scans get interesting.
Wait, scientists actually scan mediums?
Yes, there was a study with experienced mediums.
While they were doing readings.
While they were doing automatic writing in their trance state,
What did they find?
the parts of the brain that handle logic became quieter.
Which parts?
The frontal areas, roughly behind your forehead.
And those normally handle what?
Planning, reasoning, careful speech, self-control.
So, when they go quiet, what happens?
People feel like the words are coming from somewhere else.
Like the writing isn't theirs.
Exactly. It feels less like writing and more like receiving.
That's fascinating. So, the experience is real.
The brain genuinely is in a different state.
But again, that doesn't prove a cosmic library.
Right, it just shows the brain can feel boundless.
There's another part of the brain involved too, isn't there?
Yes, the part that holds your sense of self in place.
The one that says, this is me, I'm here, it's Tuesday.
Exactly. The part that keeps track of you being you.
What does it do in deep meditation?
It quiets down. People feel connected to everything around them.
So the boundaries of self get softer.
Right, that's where the cosmic library feeling comes from.
From the brain letting go for a moment.
It's a real experience, just happening inside, not above us.
That's both grounding and beautiful somehow.
I agree. The mystery doesn't disappear, it moves.
From the sky into our heads.
Now, here's the strangest modern twist.
Oh no, what now?
People are using AI to read the records.
Wait, what? Like asking ChatGPT?
Yes, they give it their name and birthday and ask for a reading.
The Cosmic Library now has a chatbot.
And on TikTok and Threads, people share their results.
What kind of results?
Things like, your past life was a healer in ancient Greece.
Of course. Nobody's past life was ever a tax collector.
Never. Always a priestess, a warrior, or a wandering poet.
But people say the readings feel really accurate.
Some say they cried. Some say it knew things nobody knew.
How is that even possible?
This is the interesting part. AI has read millions of human texts.
Psychology books, spiritual books, advice columns.
Mythology, dream symbols, therapy guides, journals.
So it knows every pattern of human longing.
Exactly. And it gives you the words you didn't know you needed.
It's basically a very fast version of cold reading.
Plus the horoscope feeling we talked about.
So the reading sounds personal, and we fill in the rest.
Right. The AI gives the shape, and we give the meaning.
That's a little spooky, honestly.
but also kind of useful in a strange way.
Useful how?
Some people use it like journaling. They reflect on their lives.
So even if the reading isn't cosmic, the thinking is real.
The questions it asks them are real. The feelings are real.
That's the part that fascinates me.
Every era updates the metaphor.
Starlight tablets, then cosmic cameras, now cloud servers.
We keep imagining the universe through our newest technology.
That part really stays with me. Our metaphors say so much about us.
100 years ago, the records were a photograph.
50 years ago, maybe a tape recorder.
Now a giant chatbot in the sky.
What's next, the cosmic algorithm?
Probably. We'll keep updating the image forever.
So, what's the takeaway here?
I think the records are less about facts,
And more about something else.
more about longing, about wanting our lives to matter.
That nobody isn't visible.
Right, that every quiet moment still counts somewhere.
Even if the library isn't real, that wish is.
And maybe that wish is the most human thing about us.
That actually got me a little.
Me too. Every culture inventing the same dream.
Just hoping that somewhere, someone is still watching.
Okay, before we wrap up, I have a small request.
Uh-oh. What?
If the cosmic library is real, our like button is definitely in it.
And it's been waiting patiently.
Tap it so the universe records your good taste in podcasts.
Subscribe to, so future you doesn't have to search for us again.
Save future you some trouble. It's a kindness across time.
That's beautifully weird, and I love it.
Thanks for spending this cozy hour with us on Easy English Cozy Learning.
Sleep well tonight, even if your thoughts get filed somewhere far away.
And remember, your story is worth recording, cosmic library or not.